Warning, this video will make you run really fast and leave all of your running friends in the dust.
Hey, it's Ryan from Lean 6 here. Welcome back to part 2 on how to fix your running form to run faster. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, go and watch that now because part 2 will make more sense. Now, I'm gonna head over there so that we can look at the first way to improve your running form. How your foot strikes the ground determines how fast you can run. If you're a long distance runner, the part of the foot that should be striking the ground is the balls of your feet, otherwise known as the midfoot. If you find you're striking the ground with the heel first when you run, this will cause you to overstride. You'll be placing more stress on your lower body, which will increase your risk of injury, and you're going to experience an equal amount of force in the opposite direction, which in this case will be backwards, and this will slow you down. To show you how you should be running, here's the first guy ever to have run a sub 2-hour marathon, Eliud Kipchoge. As you can see, he runs on the balls of his feet, which means he's putting the force into the ground in the right place to move forward faster with every step. This is the foot strike you should be aiming for when you run. If you're a heel striker, here's what you can do to move towards more of a midfoot strike to improve your running form. The drill you need to be doing is a moving high knees drill. A moving high knees drill teaches you to apply force behind you and move to a midfoot strike, and this will propel you forward faster. And here we recommend doing 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 15 meters. Stand nice and tall, move your arms with a slight bend in the same way that we showed you in part 1. Bring your knees towards your chest, lean slightly forward while you're doing this, and then while you're moving from point A to point B, you want to be thinking about feeling the contact with the ground on the balls of your feet. If you've always been a heel striker, it's going to take some time to adjust to this new style of running. But if you want to improve your running form, run faster, make it look easy, this is what you need to do. You can see by doing this drill how hard it would be for me to heel strike and overstrike. When you focus on doing your running drills like high knees before you run, you're telling your body and mind, this is the form that I'm going to be running with. So now that we've done that, let's move on to your hips. To run faster with good form, you need to be able to powerfully extend your hips. To do this, you must have strong and powerful back, glute and hamstring muscles, which is also known as your posterior chain. A strong and powerful posterior chain will give you a longer stride length and enough strength to maintain good running posture throughout your whole run without getting tired. Apart from running, the best way to improve strength and power of your posterior chain is by doing some resistance training. The 3 exercises we recommend doing here are deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts and hip thrusts. And if you want to know the right resistance training exercises to do to improve your running, we've put together a free running challenge where we'll show you exactly what you need to do to get a stronger posterior chain, and the link for this will also be in the description. Now let's move on to another way that you can improve your running form, and to do that we're going to need a flat surface to practice this drill on. In order to run faster, we need to take more steps per minute when we run, which is also known as cadence. If you do 10 steps in the same period of time, or you do 20 steps in the same period of time, when you do 20 steps, you have more opportunity to produce more force to go in the direction that you want to go and run faster. To increase your cadence, the drill I like to do here is fast feet over a 5 to 10 meter stretch. As this is a really intense drill, we recommend doing this 2 to 3 times with plenty of rest between each one. To start with, see how many steps you can do in 10 meters. Then from here, the next thing to do is to try and increase the number of steps that you take in that same distance. The drill is really similar to high knees, but as you can see, there's less of a knee lift involved when you're doing this one. Once you've done this drill, it's time to do a few running strides and practice bringing your faster feet into your strides. If you haven't done running strides before, this is where you run close to your race pace 2 to 3 times for 60 meters. By doing this fast feet drill, you should feel like you're accelerating up to your race pace quicker, which is especially useful at the start of your race when you want to get past people and get a clear stretch ahead of you. Again, it's going to take some time to increase your cadence, but stick with it. Make it part of every single pre-running warm-up that you do. Now that we've done that, let's move on to the final part of how to improve your running form. If you've ever found that you're getting too tired early on into your run, it could be because you're not breathing properly. If you're not breathing properly, you're potentially running with less oxygen, and oxygen is what allows you to keep running fast without tiring too quick and feeling like your legs have just filled up with concrete. So here's a great test to see how you're breathing. Place one hand on your stomach and one hand on your chest. Then start breathing as you normally would. Where are you feeling the rise the most? If it's in the stomach, good job. If it's in your chest, you need to practice breathing more through your stomach and taking deeper breaths. By taking deeper breaths, you'll be able to deliver more oxygen to your working muscles, keep lactic acid build-up at bay, and run faster without getting tired. And if you struggle breathing when you run in cold weather, there's a great hack in our ultimate guide to running in cold weather, so click here now to go and watch it. So in this video, we've looked at how we can optimize your foot strike to run faster. We've looked at how you can improve the strength and power of your posterior chain so that you can produce more power when you run. Also, we've looked at what you need to be doing to increase your cadence to accelerate up to your race pace quicker. And we've shown you how to breathe better when you run so that you don't get too tired early on. Now, if you found today's video helpful, please hit the like button and share this with your running friends, or not if you want to be better than them. Also, hit the subscribe button for more weekly running content and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss a single video. Also, we want to know what your biggest running challenges are right now. We want to create content that you want to see, so let us know in the comments below. So that's it for this video, and we'll see you in the next one.